Sometimes when we meditate, or just in the course of our daily life, our emotions can feel so strong that they become the focus of our attention, whether we want them to be or not. So anytime you notice that you're feeling a strong emotion that's grabbed your attention and pulled your mind away from what you're trying to pay attention to, take a moment to acknowledge the emotion and how you're feeling with a silent mental note, saying to yourself something like, "I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling anxious. Or I'm bored." Or just the word sadness, boredom, anger, anxiety. Or you can use a short phrase that describes how you're feeling. A wave of sadness has come up. A feeling of anxiety has arisen. Or I'm really angry right now. And just acknowledging the emotion and how you're feeling can take away some of its intensity. Allow that feeling or emotion to subside so that you can then let go of that feeling and gently redirect your attention back to where you want it. In the last video, we learned how our emotions can exert a magnetic pull on our thoughts and make them harder to let go, and our thoughts can have a similar effect on our mood and how we're feeling, and lead to our emotions becoming more intense. So for example, if you're feeling anxious and having a lot of anxious thoughts, these thoughts can feed back into your anxiety, making you even more anxious and that emotion more intense. And so when you notice that you're having thoughts related to a strong emotion you're feeling, try acknowledging these thoughts with a mental note, and then, as best you can, just letting them go. And then once you've let go of these thoughts, the intensity of your emotion may subside enough that you can redirect your attention away from it and back to whatever you're trying to pay attention to. And if the emotion persists and continues to hold on to your attention, then just try to allow it to be there in the background of your awareness as you make whatever you're trying to pay attention to the primary focus of your attention. And sometimes we can be distracted by some pain or a physical sensation that we're feeling in our body. And so when this happens, simply acknowledge the pain or sensation with a silent mental note describing it. My back is sore. I'm feeling some tension in my neck. My foot's fallen asleep. There's some tightness in my chest. And then, having acknowledged the pain or feeling or sensation, as best you can, shift your attention away from it and gently redirect your attention back to where you want it. But if the pain or discomfort or physical sensation persists and keeps commanding your attention, then just spend some time paying attention to it and see if it subsides as you give it some attention. And if it does, as best you can, shift your attention away from it. But if you continue to feel that pain or discomfort, and it won't allow you to move your attention away from it, then just let it be there in your awareness, along with whatever else you're paying attention to. And be interested in it. Follow its ebbs and flows and how it changes from moment to moment. Sometimes growing a little stronger, and sometimes starting to subside. Sometimes receding into the background of your awareness, and sometimes growing more prominent and becoming the focus of your attention. And just breathing with this pain or discomfort or sensation, allowing it to be there however it is, as you follow it in awareness along with your breath and whatever else you're paying attention to. And often our body sensations and emotions go hand in hand. Our language even reflects this. For example, we talk about having a heavy heart if we're feeling sad. Or if we're anxious, we might feel a lump in our throat or butterflies in our stomach. And so if you're experiencing a body sensation related to an emotion, or if you're feeling a strong emotion and notice there's a body sensation attached to it, then just spend some time paying attention to these sensations, following them in awareness as you breathe with them, and noticing how they change from moment to moment. And usually, as you give them some attention, they'll tend to subside. And as they subside, any corresponding feelings or emotions will tend to get less intense as well. And then you can allow these feelings and emotions and sensations to fade into the background of your awareness as your breath, or whatever else you're paying attention to, emerges into the foreground and becomes the primary focus of your attention. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And to watch the next video in this series, click here. And for a link to the first video in this series, How to Meditate in 5 Easy Steps, as well as to my online mindfulness meditation course where these videos come from, please check out the description.